Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Lynn. Today, we're at a new place. We're at my brother's place. We'll introduce him shortly. We're going to make his chili and cornbread in a pressure cooker. That's right, in a pressure cooker at the same time. So if you guys want, here's introducing my brother. Here's my brother.
What's up, folks?
All right, let's get cooking. Okay, for Bob's chili, what are we going to need, man?
We are going to need 2 pounds of ground beef, uncooked, 1 14-ounce can of kidney beans, 2 14-ounce cans of pinto bean, 1 cup of beef broth. We will also need 1 onion chopped, 1 red bell pepper chopped, or green bell pepper, whatever you choose. We need 4 garlic cloves minced.
We'll mince these here in a little bit.
We also need 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. For our seasoning, we need 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon black pepper, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We need some shredded cheese, and we also need cornbread mix, and we need a 1/3 cup of milk and 1 egg to mix that Jiffy mix up.
Yep. So if you want your milk, you can use lactose-free or almond milk. Just use any kind of milk you want. It'll all come out the same. All right, Bob. So we got our 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, how do we put, I know how to put it in here, but is there any special thing to do?
Well, you can either break it up by hand and put it in, or just toss it in and chop it up with a spatula. I think that's the easiest way. Just toss it in and chop it up.
We'll do one of each.
There you go.
How's that work?
Yeah, a little better description.
Okay, we got our ground beef all chopped up or broke up or whatever you want to do. So what do we do next, Bob?
All right, next we're going to need our beans.
These have got to be drained. Make sure you guys drain and rinse them. And then what do we do next, Bob?
Let's go with our tomatoes. Next, we've got our 1 cup of beef broth.
All right, Bob, we got our stuff in. Now what's next?
So we're going to get our pressure lid, and we're going to put that on. Make sure it locks. Then we're going to make sure our release valve is in the seal position. Very important. Okay, we're going to select our pressure setting. We're going to set our temperature to high, and we're going to set our time to 15 minutes. Start we go. Okay, when the pressure cooking is complete, you're going to want to switch your pressure valve to the vent position. It's a little noisy here, but don't be scared. Okay, after our pressure is totally released, we want to unlock our pressure lid. Let all the water out of there. And next, we're going to sear our vegetables and add our spices.
Okay, so we're going to mince our garlic here. We're not going to use a press this time. We're just going to use a knife. So you're just going to put your knife on top of the garlic. You take your fist and you're going to pop down. So what that's going to do is it's going to release the clove from the shell. Be very careful. You're using a knife. You don't want to pop it down and slice in your hand and get blood all over the place or any shit like that. So pop down. Use some force. That way it breaks apart. And we're just going to take the shell off. So now we got our shell off our clove. And you're just going to chop it up. Finally, get them minced. What I like to do is go one way and then turn the clove and go the opposite way, kind of like you're going up and down in a pattern, kind of. That way you get chopped up or minced.
Okay, next we're going to use the sear saute function, and we're going to set the temperature to medium. And we're going to press start, and we'll put our vegetables in. Pepper in there.
Garlic.
Next, we're going to need our spices. Okay, for our seasonings, we're going to want 2 tablespoons of cumin. We're going to want 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We're going to want 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and 2 tablespoons of salt. Okay, we're going to want to stir our spices and our vegetables in a little bit. Then we're going to put our pressure lid back on for 5 minutes. Okay, now that we're done searing our vegetables and spices, we want to dollop our cornbread batter in. So we're going to unlock our lid, get our batter mixture. We're going to dollop that just right on top. Nice and evenly, as much as you can. Okay, after we get our cornbread mixture in there, we're going to want to close our crisping lid. We're going to set our temperature. We're going to select bake roast. Set the temperature to 360 and set the time to 26 minutes. Okay, now that our baking and roast function is done for about 15 minutes, we're going to want to add our cheese to the top and cook it for another 3 minutes. So let's put some cheese on here. We're going to close our lid and continue baking roasting for 3 minutes. Okay, our cornbread should be done. We're with cheese melting on the top. So let's take a look at it. I think it could probably go a minute or 2 more. Let's get a little brown on top. Okay, let's give another look here, see if we're all done. Looks good to me. We're going to shut her off. Serve a little up.
Well, there you have it. Bob's chili and cornbread. Looks good. Hopefully it works out for you. Please click the like button below and the subscribe button if you haven't. It helps my channel grow. And hope you enjoy this. And see you next time.